Hello and welcome. So I am going to take a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Tuesday the 22nd of July 2025, and our setter is Oink, our little piggy setter, so called because there's usually a clue somewhere, an answer in there somewhere that relates to pigs. We get a puzzle a month from Oink, and so far this year it's been a real split. I've had 3 that have been at 6 or 7 minutes, so I've ripped through them. The last couple have been 13 and 14 minutes, and had a 20-minute in there earlier in the year. Bigger Tuesday, I'd expected it to be a bit quicker, really. But I don't know. The last two have been 13 and 14 minutes, so I'm not going to expect too much. Anyway, enough chat. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Gloomy without tabloid newspaper. Forest dweller, a tiresome customer, they say. Slump in US petrol. Reversed gas sag. Kidnappers on Algarve seizing individual. I think it was lone or one. Perhaps John's lonely at first in exclusive school. Perhaps John's lonely at first. L. Toilets or something. L. Exclusive school. Lose. Friendly Duke, one wearing pink. Oh, one wearing pink. Plaid? No. Duke. Friendly. Cold in lorry, very cold. That's Arctic and Arctic. Went into empty study fast. Wow, fast. Study is con or re. Went into empty study. Okay, went into empty studies. S-Y. Fast is hasty. Went into entered. Liberal excluded from entire contest. Whole. No. Liberal entire is contest is a race, is a competition. Liberal entire. Not many anagrams so far. Order detective inspector to appear in English court. Order is an edict. Very good. Nice misdirection there. Manage area. Sure, it's anagram in strange regions. Regions area. Area. Can't think what is back away initially and disappear. Back away. B-A ab and disappear. Responsibility on you and me is an onus. Seen that before. Porridge maker having nothing at supper. I said oats, but oats a porridge maker. Supper. Could be something to do with drinking and Oink's misdirections. US canteen's horrible food. That must be an anagram, wasn't it? What food it is? I've got no idea at this point from that anagram. So Lancelot, perhaps. So that's a knight. Losing head in time of darkness, yep. Thoughtful after Conservatives' last vote. So thoughtful after Conservatives' last vote, it would be costly. Expensive. Expensive. I don't know where the X comes from. Oh, vote is X, I suppose. Well-dressed Christmas tree. Fir tree. I don't think much of this unfinished work by writer. Pen. I don't think much of this unfinished work by writer. Writer could be me. Tome. Greed putting drunken vicar in A&E. So that's avarice, isn't it? Is that vicar? Yep, avarice. There we go. Act calmly. Act calmly and lay copilot off. Stay at. Act calmly is to stay. Is it stay? Lay copilot off. I think it's stay at ease or something, but can't see what that'd be. Is that anagram lay copilot? It could be, couldn't it? Maybe I've got that completely wrong. Let's keep going through the downs first. Speak on behalf of Royal Engineers in attendance. Present. Present. Speak. 4 here. Gosh, West African country, Cameroon. Yeah, Cameroon with an O in it. Cameroon, okay. Go for Prime Minister then. Act in study with press. Scratching bottom. Actor in study with press. Press normally iron. Scratching bottom would be Iro. Study De Niro. De Niro. Very good. Nice. Island judge is very angry. Idiot pauses periodically is an ass. Okay. Well, that's a little bit happy down the bottom at least. Manageria is still not coming to me as an anagram. Manage regions, isn't it? I'm using gr arrange orange. I'm not going to arrange. Okay, come back on liberal. Excluded from entire contest is to compete and complete. Okay, I like that. Got that. John's lonely at first. Is Elton John? Very good. Nice. This one, gloomy without tabloid newspaper. Without tabloid newspaper. Sun. Is there two S's in that? Canteen. US canteens. Horrible food would be. What did we used to have at school that we hated? US. Let's write this down. US canteens. Gosh, let's assume those S's are going. Not sure about that first S. E. A. C. Leaves me. What have we got going across? S. S something. S something. E something. A something. C something. We're going to be an SE or S. Oh, don't know. Let's get this across one first. Gloomy. Without tabloid newspaper. Sun. Not sure about that. Okay. Forest deliver a dweller. A tiresome ratty. Forest dweller. No. Just wondering if there's a hidden word there somehow. Customer. Tiresome customer. Can't think what that is. This one. Kidnappers on Algarve. Seizing individual. I have no idea what I'm trying to do. Algarve. What is Algarve? Is that a hidden word? Personal. Very good. Very, very good. Hidden word there. Wow. Could only be a hidden word with that. Algarve. Friendly Duke. One wearing pink. I still don't know what that is. Whether that's a stay over there. Went into empty study. Fast. Went into. I don't know. That's why do I? This one down here I haven't got around to rearranging it, so let's cross that off. We've got A R G E I O N S. Got rid of the R A I. Can't be. It can only really be a G or an O. Organise. There we are. That was easy, wasn't it? Let's put my window shut. I think organise. I don't know if you can hear the plane, but it's loud to me. Speak on behalf. I guess there's a re in there. Royal Engineers in attendance. Re here. I would think that is, but I don't know what that on behalf of. Speak. So look at this one down here. Porridge maker having nothing at supper. Okay. O. Oatmeal. That is. Okay. Very good. Clever bit of wordplay there. I can. That's present. Represent. There we are. Represent. Very good. Right. This back away initially. There's a back, aft, and disappear. The aft is the back, but away. There can't be TLL there, can it? So what we got? Lay co-pilot off. I think that's an anagram as well. Gosh, lay co by lot 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've got a 10 letter. Yep. I would think that's at in the middle. That bit I do feel fairly confident about. Could be an it, though. Could even then. Play it cool. Okay. Play it cool. Okay. What's this one? Oh, back away and disappear. A go or a do? Back. Ooh. Disappear. Go. Back. Time. Oh, yeah, okay. Time in the past. Back. Speedy. That is. I don't know. When it. Okay. Very good. Very funny. Friendly Duke. One wearing pink. That's D. Pink. What would that be? Is that a D there? Friendly. Friendly. Cordial. That is. Coral. Okay. Well-dressed Christmas tree. Spruce. Nice. Okay, almost done. Down the last 10 minutes. That's not too bad, is it? Gloomy. Sunless? I think that's sunless. If you haven't got a thingy. So this is just going to these last two. I don't think much of this. Unfinished work by writer. Boo? B-O-O, yep. I think Book. Book. Forest flower. Must be a ball, mustn't it? Like that. There's the picky clue, which just leaves me to unravel this one over here, which I'm not looking forward to really. N-N-T-U-E, left to go in there. Sustenance. Okay, I like my that. Sustenance. There we go. What I've spelled? Oh, surely it's just an anagram, a spelling error, isn't it? Typo. Oh, play it cool. I did say play it cool, so I'm giving myself that because I pre-filled that at, hadn't I? But play it cool. I did say that. So yeah, 11:14. Right, let's go through those clues. Some interesting ones there. So yes, gloomy is sunless, not a definition anyone else has ever used really. But if you haven't got the tabloid newspaper, is the sun. So if you haven't got one, then you are sunless. A ball this is the little piggy clue. So a forest dweller is a ball. A tiresome customer. The customer's not really relevant here, but they say it's a sound like a bore, as in you're boring. A slump is a sag, and US petrol reversed its gas going backwards. Kidnappers on Algarve contains the hidden word personal, which means individual. Seizing is your hidden word indicator. Perhaps John, Elton John, very good. Lonely at first is the L of lonely, going into the exclusive school of Eton. Friendly is cordial. Duke 1, so D1. D for Duke, 1 is I, wearing pink, which is coral. Cold is C, going into a lorry, which is an Arctic. Gives you Arctic, which is very cold. That's a bit of an oldie goldie. This one went into, so you peed, went for a P. So went into empty study, S and the Y of study. So empty out letters. Fast is speedy. To compete is to contest something. Entire is complete, so losing the L for liberal from complete becomes compete. Order is an edict. We've got detective inspector is DI, going into appearing in. E for English and CT for court is a standard abbreviation. To manage is to organise. A for area, going into an anagram of regions. Strange is your anagram indicator. Back, so sometime back in the past, is ago. Away initially is the A of an away, so initial letter of that, and to disappear is to go. Responsibility is an onus, and it's on in the clue. You and me is us. Porridge maker is oatmeal. Did I say it was oats? I said it was oats, didn't I? Porridge maker, yeah, so use oatmeal to make porridge. And having nothing at supper, so nothing is O, at is in the clue, and supper is a type of meal. We got food is sustenance, which is an anagram of US canteens, and horrible is your anagram indicator. So Lancelot was a knight of the Round Table, but he needs to lose his head, so he needs to lose the K from knight. So knight with a K becomes knight in the time of darkness. Thoughtful is pensive, going after conservatives last is the E of conservative, and a vote is an X. And something would be costly, could be costly, is expensive. If you're well dressed, then you're said to be spruce, and a Christmas tree is a type of spruce fir. I don't think much of this is taboo, and an unfinished work by a writer. Well, a writer writes books, so take the K off a book becomes boo. Greed is avarice. Putting drunken vicar, so we've got an anagram of vicar, as indicated by drunken, going into A&E. Simple bit of wordplay there. Good QC clue that. Act calmly is to play it cool, which is an anagram of lay co-pilot. And off is your anagram indicator. Comes up occasionally as an anagram indicator off, so it's worth noting that one. To speak on behalf of is to represent. Royal Engineers are RE, and in attendance is present. The West African country of Cameroon, booting out Anaold, so get rid of one of the O's from Cameroon, becomes Cameron, which is David Cameron, the Prime Minister of UK, Great Britain and Northern Ireland, from about 2010 to 2016. Actor, we've got Robert De Niro, lots of major films, from Meet the Fockers and Raging Bull and The Godfather through to other things. A study is a den, and to press is to iron, but we need to lose the N of iron because it's scratching its bottom. Island is I, to judge something is to rate it, and to get very angry is to be irate. An idiot is an ass, which is the second, fourth and sixth letters of pauses. Periodically as you'll take the alternate letters indicator. So there we go, all done, 11:14. That sped up a bit once I got through, got going, because I didn't have much on the first pass. Good little puzzle from Oink there. Thanks very much.